Good morning. I'm officially getting ready for my first international trip. Wait, no, my first ever solo international trip. I'm going to Vancouver. First step for packing is going to be gathering all my supplements and snacks and healthy little things like that. What else is going on this morning? Coffee. Just added a scoop of protein powder with black coffee and it is so good. The supplements I'm taking as of right now, I feel like there was a period where I was taking way too many supplements, probably that I didn't even need. Organ supplements, I've been taking these for many years. They're just organs. These are fairly new for me. I've only been taking them for a few weeks, but these are just whole fruits and whole veggies. So to me, that's like a whole food supplement. Unfortunately, even if you're eating organic produce or even a lot of produce, today, our produce does not have the nutrients it really needs, so you're most likely not getting as much as you think and as much as you need. These are by Balance of Nature. How do they get whole foods and whole veggies into a supplement without compromising nutrients, you might ask? Well, it says our produce is powered after an advanced vacuum cold process which stabilizes the maximum nutrient content. Okay, so very stoked that I got sent these. Discount information and link is down below. In order to prep my supplements for my actual travel, the serving is 3 for each of these, the fruits and veggies. And for my organ supplements, the serving technically is 6, but I only take 4. This might sound like common sense, but squeeze all of the air out of your bags, especially because my goal is to only bring a travel size suitcase. Mind you, I'm gonna be in Vancouver for a week and it's gonna be really cold, and so I'm gonna be bringing a lot of like chunky shoes and chunky clothes, so we'll see if I can actually stick to this goal. Little hack for my creatine, I bring it in a old juice shot glass. This is glass, so it's kind of heavy, but I prefer it over plastic cans. I'm gonna bring my salt because I put it in my water every single morning. Full of snacks. I'm not gonna bring that many snacks, but these will mostly be for like, I don't know, snacks. 6 healthy protein bars, an entire bag of these cookies, dark chocolate covered raisins. Obviously there's not that many, I don't need this whole container. So I'm gonna just put them in a little Ziploc bag so that way they take up less space. Protein powder. I just got this flavor from Ballerina Farm. I love this girl, I follow her on TikTok. I have purchased individual packs of protein powder, but I feel like that's a lot of waste. So I'm gonna just do 7 scoops of protein in here. It'll help reduce waste and also ensure that I'm getting good quality protein while I'm traveling. I like mixing it in my coffee and my smoothies, so I'll try to switch it up a little bit. This is what all of this is gonna go into. Another Ziploc bag to keep everything organized, compressed, and also act as like extra safety in case anything were to spill. I'm gonna leave 1 bar and my raisins out to go in my purse. These are the brand of the protein bars that I love. Prima Ancestral Protein Bar. Here's our snack supplement bag. This will go in my suitcase. That's all I'm doing this morning. I'll check back in with you guys later. I've packed a few more things, and this is just like little stuff that will most of this will go in my purse. This is like a little suction cup tripod thing for my phone so I can film some content, a portable battery, passport, obviously, headphones, my notebook, wallet. This is a little bag that has a lot of stuff in it. Magnesium butter, roll-on essential oil blend, gummies, raisins, and my protein bar. And then I have a few tea bags, 3 tea bags, a little bottle of sunscreen, hand moisturizer, eye drops, Advil, and a nasal decongestant. All that stuff in this little bag. So this is just a lifesaver. Having a bag like this, I call this like my junk bag, although it's not junk. But you know what I mean? A junk drawer in a bag. It's Sunday night. I really thought I was gonna be camping out at the airport tonight because my flight boards at 5:45 tomorrow morning. It doesn't take off till 6:25, but I live like an hour and a half away. I also don't think I need to get there 2 hours early like most international flights suggest because I have a layover in Atlanta. I'm gonna aim to get there by 5:15 tomorrow morning, and I think I should be good. This video is gonna end with just me packing. That's the whole intention of this video, is just to show you how I fit everything I need for a week in the cold, because packing for cold weather versus packing for like hot summer weather is so different. Colder weather clothing items take up a lot more space. I'm bringing this really tiny travel size suitcase. I think I can fit everything in here. I don't want to have to bring a backpack as like my personal item. I'm hoping just to bring my large purse. But anyways, the intention is just to show you that you can pack a lot of stuff a lot more compact than you think. So I'm going to show you everything that is to go in here. These are all my clothes with the exception of one pair of leggings and one tank top that are currently in the dryer. And then I have a chunky like old man jacket that I'm also going to be wearing on the plane. This is all activity gym wear stuff. I have two cute tank tops that are kind of like fall fashion-y tank tops, sleeveless sweater, a long sleeve sweater dress, 2 pairs of jeans, 6 pairs of socks, 3 long sleeves on top that I can either wear to be comfy, I can layer them, I can wear them out. So everything, not everything, but a lot of things are multi-purpose, and I can layer a lot of these pieces very easily. And then I have one tank top plus the other tank top that I'm packing as kind of like comfy loungewear at home, 1 pair of sleep shorts and 1 pair of sweatpants, a scarf sweater thing, 3 hankies. That little bag has all of my underwear and 1 bikini, leg warmers, rain jacket, gloves. Those are the 2 shoes that I'm going to put in my suitcase, and then I'm going to wear my hiking boots. So I'm probably going to need both of these packing cubes, and my goal, what's my goal? Let's see, I don't know. This is all of the activewear stuff. I'm just kind of placing it in there. I already folded everything extremely neat and compact. Folding makes a big difference. Try to fold your things flat and, you know, not real bulky. I'm gonna try to put this stuff in there too. So that was a lot of clothes. Now the packing cube helps to like compress the clothing and also pushes out all the extra air, so everything is like super compact. I need to figure out what I'm wearing on the plane. I was thinking about wearing these jeans because they're very comfy and they are like probably the thickest pair of pants that I'm bringing. I'm kind of just thinking like maybe this tank top, put those in there. I'm pretty sure, let's check the weather, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 50s and raining the entire time. Yep. The high will be 51, and that's only on 2 days. Majority of the days, the high is going to be in the high 40s. I don't think we're going to be spending that much time outside, if I'm being honest. You guys know, I mean, I don't know, do you know? I am like an outdoor girl. Usually when I travel, that's like my favorite thing to do as I'm traveling. But this trip is like a girl's trip to catch up with one of my best friends, and I don't really see us spending like that much time in the woods. We'll see. I don't know what to expect. This is where the fun part comes in. Piecing everything together like a puzzle in here. So all of the clothing that's in the packing cubes are just gonna go right in here. And I'm gonna try to shove them as far as I can to this back wall, and that gives me some space right here. Am I gonna be able to fit everything in here? I'm gonna slide my wallet right here. I'm actually gonna put my socks along the side here as well if I can. That worked out great. Now, this is a very big sweater. There was no way, there was no way that this was gonna fit in one of the packing cubes. I'm gonna fold this as neatly as I can. That should work right there. And when I zip it, it'll compress the sweater. All my snacks that I showed you yesterday, so that's gonna go right there. And then, almost forgot, this is the little bag of undies. That can go in there too. Now the biggest concern is gonna be the shoes and my toiletry bag. I already planned to put my makeup bag in my purse. Maybe I have to bring the backpack, and I can put a small purse in the backpack. I'm gonna have to bring the backpack instead. It just makes more sense. And honestly, I'm pretty sure the shoes can probably fit in my backpack. I forgot the tote bag. It's gonna go on this side as well. So I'm just gonna make sure the air's out of it, and then basically just lay it on top of all of this. I'm pretty sure I can just lay that right on top. Okay, this is the backpack I'm gonna bring. Shoes are gonna go at the bottom. I'm gonna try to put the shoes like this, side by side, not on top of each other like that. Perfect. This is the little bag that I showed you guys the other day that has all the little things that I might possibly need. My notebook and one book. This is the little purse that I'm gonna bring. I'm thinking, because this is like a shoulder bag, like this, it goes like this. So I'm actually gonna carry this. It's gonna have like things that I need, that I'm gonna need access to easily, like my phone, my headphones, my passport, my ID, my credit cards. And then if they tell me, oh, you can't carry that on the plane, it will fit in this backpack. So coffee mug is gonna go in here. I'll put my toiletry bag in here, my makeup bag in here, and then my laptop. There's like a little pocket in the back of the backpack on the inside for my laptop. I have a little carabiner on here as well that I can hook my water bottle to if I don't want to carry it. Oh, in the very front pocket is where I have my portable charger and where I'll put my cords for my charging stuff. Welcome to my bathroom. This is my makeup bag. The lighting is not good in here. Let me turn it up. Makeup bag, toiletry bag. I'm actually gonna do my eyelash extensions real quick. First things first, these are just little wipes. I did my skincare tonight, so there's moisturizer on my eyes. Slightly concerned because I don't know if I have enough glue, and I ordered glue, but it hasn't been delivered. It'll be delivered when I'm out of town, but I think I can scrape some out. My favorite brand of at-home eyelash extensions, I've been using these for going on 2 years. Wink Click. A couple months ago, they came out with a brown lash collection. So tonight I'm going to be using the style called Tabby. I'm going to remove the outer 2 clusters on each eye. Some people do one eye at a time. There's 4 clusters for each eye. Make sure you're not making, keep the clusters in order as you remove them, okay? I like doing the outer 2 first, so that way I can make sure that they are even. If the lash band's not even, one eye can be droopy. I use the black glue also by Wink Click, and I'm scraping the wand of the glue on the inside of the lash band, not on the top, because I'm going to apply these underneath of my natural lashes. So I'm putting all the glue on these 4 lash bands so that way they can start to get tacky. Once you get the hang of these look just like eyelash extensions that you could get at the salon. But I'm not putting the lash clusters side by side. I'm overlapping them slightly so that way they hug each other, and that also helps them to last a little longer in my opinion. Gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. The inner corner cluster is the smallest, and just like the outer corners, you want to make sure that the inner corners are even as well. Before I go to bed, I'm going to take these tweezers and just clamp the false lashes to my natural lashes, but you want to wait like at least 20 minutes just so that way they don't get lifted or move around. I'll pack these tweezers in my toiletry bag in case I need to do my lashes while I'm there, and I will see you guys in the morning. 3:30 in the morning. Let's freaking go.